Hello pretties! Thank you for being here. Today is a really exciting day because it's spring. Oh, well, rather it's my spring favorites. But anyway, I want to talk about spring because I love spring. It's my favorite season by far. It's just one of those seasons where it's still a little chilly, but it's a little warm. It's just nice, and it's nice to go outside. What I don't like is the weather gets a little humid and my hair just kind of explodes on me. But aside from that, I love spring. And I want to talk to you guys about some of my spring favorites. Now, some of them don't have anything to do with spring, they're just my favorites. And others, I just like them around this time of season. I'm the kind of person who likes to change my makeup and my clothes based on the season, and like certain colors speak to me in certain months and some don't. So that's kind of what I want to talk to you guys about. So I have makeup, I have accessories, I have clothes. I just have a couple of other things that I love to talk about. So those are the clothes I'm going to be talking about later. But right now, let's just start with makeup tools. In like beauty products that are not makeup. Something that I love in the spring is having a really good moisturizer. So I've really been loving this Hello Hydration from e.l.f. Highly encourage that. I really think you need one. Another one that this is not seasonal, but is just a favorite of mine is the Super Goop Everyday Sunscreen. It has an SPF 50, and I do think that everybody needs a good SPF. And I didn't do this regularly until about a year ago that I started wearing my sunscreen regularly, and it's made such a big difference. My foundation works for me year round, where before like I had a summer shade and a winter shade, and there's less of a variance for my makeup within one season to the other, because, and I know it's because of the sunscreen, it's just not affecting me as much. So that's why. Something that I've really been loving is the Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. I think in the spring this is going to be really, really good. I have really dry skin, so something really lightweight and refreshing like the primer and setting spray are really going to be good. Whenever I get home, and I know I'm going to film right after, like I'll get home from work, I always refresh my makeup with this. My skin just gets so dry, and this just makes such a big difference. This setting spray has really made a big difference for me. Now, it's not going to make your makeup last longer, but it is really good for refreshing. It smells really good, and it's just really nice. So the Pretty Fresh have been really winners for me. I know technically this is makeup, but this technically aren't, depending on how you see it. Something that I didn't talk about in my follow-up from my Christmas haul is the Doll 10 makeup brushes. But these are amazing, and again, this has nothing to do with being seasonal. They're just really good. They're so good, I bought a second set. Okay, they're that good. And I'm debating getting a third set, because I know eventually they're going to take it out of their website. But I think I'm set with just the two. These brushes are really, really good. I also am really enjoying this Fourth Ray Beauty like face roller. I know I haven't been using it as much as I should, but whenever I do use it, I do feel like my skin feels a little more depuffed than the day after, because I usually use it at nighttime. I do want to try putting this in the freezer because I've heard that makes a really big difference, but I just haven't done it yet. So I think I'm going to try that, see how that works. I think that's all of like my beauty products that are not makeup, except for the Pretty Fresh, because that is makeup, and I just went out of order. So that brings me to fashion. I love to change up my clothes depending on the season, and what better way to start than with shoes? Duh. And so I have two pairs of shoes that I have with me. Hold on. I should have brought them closer to me. And they're both kind of like sandals, but they have like a bit of a, heel to it. They're not too big. They're very comfortable because they're kind of short and thick, so it's easier. They're a little dirty, so don't mind that. But I think like something colorful like this, let's say even if you wear like neutral colors and then you just put that pop of yellow, it just makes it pop so much more. And then if I have like a matching makeup look, yes, that sounds amazing. And I have done it where I have this yellow dress and I just wear all monochromatic. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And then similar to that style, I have this pink ones. They're a little more nude, but I just love something that's very soft, pink, but not too pink, because there's something about pink in the spring season, like pinks, corals. It just like the flowers are blooming, love's in the air, and just pink is just there. But I don't want like a bright neon pink that's like on your face. I want something that's gonna be more toned down, rosy, but it's like I'm barely there, but you see me. You know what I mean? So this kind of shoes, I love them. And of course, just like a nude sandal's always good to go with. Something else that I have is this purse. And I have gotten this from Stitch Fix a while back, but I really like it. It's yellow, it has like this like really cool pattern to it, and it feels very like young and hipstery, and it's really easy to pair because it's more like a brown. It looks very yellow on camera, but it's more brownish. It's definitely still yellow, but like it's not as intense of a yellow as you may think. So I think this just goes really well with a lot of different things, and in that spring season, it's just colorful and young, and you want to feel young in the spring. You want, you know, give me a second, guys. Sorry guys, I got a call from work. So yeah, shoes, purses, and then I wanted to talk about clothes too, which I personally am a big fan of shorts. I love shorts. Shorts are the best thing that was ever invented. I have them down here. Here you are. So I have a couple of different things. First I have this like loose shorts. I know that looks weird. But like I have this like loose shorts. These are really flimsy. They're soft. But it's just something like really easy to wear that you can just throw on, and then now it's like loose blouse and they just look beautiful. It's really easy. You don't have to worry about it too much. Something like this. And then if you want to dress it up a little more, you can have shorts like this ones. They're a little more dressy. They look a little nicer. They're a little longer. These ones are. It's just a nice pattern. It's a little bit harder to find a good top that goes with it, but they're just easy, breezy, comfortable, and they look really nice. They look like you put yourself together. Other than that, I really feel like everybody needs like a pair of like light wash, high-waisted shorts. I think it's necessary, especially in the spring season. And you really want it to be like light wash, because in the summer, I feel like a dark wash goes better because it's like everything's happening. It's like bam in your face, it's summertime, we're living it up. But in the spring, I feel like it's a little more subtle, and a light wash of jeans just makes a bigger difference, and it just looks more alive, and again, that young, youthful feel to it. So that's it with shorts, and let me go pull those clothes. Again guys, I have a lot of clothes that I wanted to talk about because I love clothes and I just dropped something. Great. There's something about the spring season. There's nothing like spring season like a flowery sundress. Like, come on guys, just flowery sundresses in the summer, I mean the spring, are just like, it's like the flowers are blooming, I'm blooming, we're all blooming. It's just, you know, it's the season. It gets the best of me. I don't know what to tell you. So I have just a couple of like, I just have two sundresses that I could think of. I just wanted to show you. Just like a sundress look so nice. On that same note, even if it's not a sundress, I just think like really light colors dresses, maybe something like this. I actually got this at Target for like 20 bucks. This is the yellow dress I was talking about that I like to be monochromatic with. So this is it. Just like a light color dress. It makes things just look, you know, I don't know. I keep saying young and youthful, but it's young and youthful. Similar to the light wash of shorts, I feel like you also need like a light wash denim jacket, just because it can literally go with anything. Absolutely anything. You can put just like right now I'm wearing like a graphic tee. You can put it with a graphic tee. You can put it with the dress. I have definitely paired these two together before. Gosh, they got stuck together. Like this dress and this, I've definitely paired them together before and they look great. It's just a light wash denim jacket. It's a similar color, you know, it's kind of subtle, but at the same time, it can literally make everything happen. And especially in those early mornings when it can still be a little chilly, it just goes along with everything. The last thing, clothing wise, that I want to talk about is plain white tee, but I fell on my ground, so give me a sec. Okay, I'm back. So a plain white tee. Nothing speaks more to me like a plain white tee in the spring season, because it's so easy to pair it up with. You can put it with like your denim denim shorts. You can put it with your denim pants. You can put it with your denim jacket. You can wear it with just like plain any kind of plain shorts or skirt. There's just something about a plain white tee that is so basic and essential to everybody's closet. And I think especially in the springtime, it really pops because you can pair with colors like the yellow shoes or the yellow bag or just like fun, colorful makeup. And everything with white, plain white tee is just gonna really pop. I don't know why I'm currently out of breath, but I'm good. Okay, so my last thing that I want to talk about is makeup. And I did already mention the Pretty Fresh collection, and I think that's amazing. But to me, the spring season is all about like the lips. The lips, you know, just kind of just make it happen. So I have a lot of lip products. Most of them are in the same category of like nudes, pinks. Here you go. I actually got this from the spring collection the ColourPop did back in 2018, so they're a little older, but I have these 3 shades right here. They're satined, and it's just like pinky corals, like it wants to be a red, but it's not, but it's kind of muted. It's really pretty, these kinds of colors. I also have like a nude, pink nude rose kind of shades like right here. The Adjusted tints I feel like are perfect for the spring season. They were made for the spring season. They have that, you know, pop color, and you know, that color, but they're so moisturizing at the same time. I think these are perfect for the spring season. I also think the creams from ColourPop are really, really good as well. The cream bullet lipsticks. Hold on, guys. This is just rolling. And I have these two specifically. It's like a nude pink and a more bright pink. It's just like pinks. Soft nudes, I think, really make a big difference right now. And you really want that subtle yet loveliness about it. I don't know, there's something about spring that I feel like it's just like a tween, like a 12, 13-year-old girl that's like becoming a woman. That's how I feel about spring. It's like, it's lovely. That's it. And these kind of shades I feel like are lovely. It's like pinky nudes, very more fun, colorful nudes, really want to make you pop. And so when you have something like this, you definitely want your eyeshadow to be a little more subtle, or at least in my opinion you do. And so I have like this Makeup Geek shadows. These are all very pink and corals, peachy as well, but they're still kind of subtle. They're not very vibrant, and I like that. I also have the Pixie and That's Heart collab, and I feel like this fits really well as well because everything's very subtle. Even this dark brown is pretty subdued, and you have those, you know, pops of color that if you wanted to put that all over your lid, you could, but it would still have that soft feel because they're not too pigmented. So this is why I love this palette for this season. And then lastly, I have my Larly Los Angeles Nudie Patootie, because this doesn't lean to cool tone or to warm tone. It's just kind of very subtle shades, and you still have a little bit of pink, a little bit of warmth, but it's just like, it's just subdued, so that if you have a really nice pop of color in your lips, it's just gonna really make it stand out even more, because this is kind of more, you know, calmed down. And I love that about it. Some people don't. I do. There's something good about a subtle palette in this kind of, you know, spring season. And other than that, I have one more thing I want to talk to you about. Sometimes in the spring season, I feel like a soft green can really make a color pop. I know it looks kind of a little blue, but this is green. This is ColourPop Heavenly, and it's like a minty green, and I just love this kind of shade in the summer, I mean the spring. So if I were to put this all over my lid and then have like this like nude lip gloss, it would just be perfect. And that is it, okay? We've talked about a lot. We've talked about clothes, makeup favorites, and these are my favorites for the spring season. This is what I like, but this is my personal preference, so I'm curious to know what it is that you love in the spring. Is there anything that I mentioned that you also like? Please leave it in the comments because I would love to talk about this. And that's it. I hope you liked and enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.